Oh boy.
Well, gosh, we're starting the stream. How's it going, everybody?
Hi, everyone.
This is the game room. We're doing our Wednesday live stream. Welcome, where we don't really plan that much for days like this, and we're just gonna wing it because we didn't do anything really. So we're just gonna be talking about a few things this week, everybody. It's gonna be we're gonna be talking about an invitational. Jesus Christ!
Invitational.
Invitational.
Hi, Ross.
Hey, Ross. And we're also going to be talking about our Doom event, Legion of Doom. Let me see. I need to get the... There we go.
I know those guys.
I look like the dude from Predator with like all the stuff on his face.
Yeah, it's a little bit bright in your room. A little bit bright. It's
Too
fine.
bright.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Legion of Doom, how that went, and what it might mean for going forward, because we actually have a few ideas about it. So,
Just built different. You're right,
too
Ross.
bright.
Too bright.
You
forgot. You
Rob-
forgot the not in front of that. Not too bright.
Rob's actually in a dark room, and he's just that bright himself.
I am the light.
Oh,
Exactly.
All right, I'm trying to get it perfect now.
Sometimes. Thank you for the bidding. What are you doing? It's probably me, dude. Three
Oh my God, right over here.
monsters! What's
Holy
going on?
shit! 3 monsters. Thank you.
Thank you for the bidding.
Yeah, what's going on? How are you doing?
Did the alert come on?
Yeah, the alert came on and everything. So yeah,
I said it.
Yeah, it definitely works. I hope everyone heard it out there in Twitch land. Let us know if you heard it. This is our new layout, by the way. This is when there's 3 of us on here, we have 1 for 4, and when it's just 2 people, we have that also. You kind of saw that in. Yeah, it's right over Rob's face. We might have to adjust that in this scene. Whilst switching to mobile, whilst I drifted
to be all over.
Oh wow, yeah. So yeah, how you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well.
Doing well. Just working on trying to get a car, and while the rental car company is breathing down my throat, breathing down my neck. So that's fun. How are you doing, Rob?
I'm the sleepiest of boys.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm a sleepy lad. I didn't sleep very well last night.
Are you just gonna
It was a very stressful day.
Are you just gonna like peace out in the middle of the stream and be like, all right, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Bye.
All right, guys. I'm sleepy. Sleepy. Hashtag Sleepy Joe Vega. That's some game room lore for you guys.
Yeah, definitely game room lore.
What's up, Jordo?
In the house.
Oh my God.
What's up, man? Welcome, everybody.
Jordo, his one bitty hitter is hilarious.
Love that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Hashtag Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe.
Yep.
So let's do something real quick. These are all the people we support in the game room. Check out those people.
Check them out.
So the first one is Salt Shakers. Everyone else after that is just everyone in the TLC community, and that's the Alert community. If you don't know what that is, you can join our Discord, and that's basically where you can find out cool other streamers are. You can lurk in their chat, help them out a little bit just by being there and being present. Right now, there's Mad Tinkerer going that's live, and also Joe. Joe's playing Transformers: Fall of Cybertron, and Mad Tinkerer, which is a longtime buddy of Mike. He's playing Katamari Damacy. So if you want to have a few tabs open, just checking people out. There's there.
Yeah.
But
pop them tabs.
So I got them open right now myself, so I probably shouldn't. But yeah. So this week we kind of had a real busy week in the game. It's very weird with the green screen. It's a clear bottle. All right.
Sponsor me, Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
I love your products.
Country roads take me home to the game room.
Nice, baby. What's up?
I did that song no justice.
She was singing it earlier, and it was awesome.
So
We're Country Road now, officially.
Yeah.
Country Road.
CR. Maybe it was
Yeah.
made for us. CR Game Room Road.
Country roads were made for Game Room.
Oh,
I think that's the old saying. We
that's
need
what
to
I heard back in my day.
You get the band together.
Back in the aughts.
The odds.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, what do you guys want to talk about first? Invitational or Legion of Doom? Well, I'll answer that. We're going to talk about the Invitational first. How about that?
All right. You know more about it than I do.
Okay. So here we go. Here's so everyone can follow along with us as we talk about it. That's the challenge that we have set up for that. You can see the participants.
You're not going to show it on screen?
I don't have it set up.
Wow, dude. What a fail.
Hold on.
God, how dare you?
Let's close down the whole entire stream just so I can show a screen.
You don't have to. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure nobody wants to see that.
Actually,
But if you do want to see it, click on the link that Chris is neglecting to show you on camera.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
So
There's two M's.
What?
The second M is silent.
Oh.
Hamma.
So those of you interested in the invitational that we have going on, there's quite a few participants in there. In fact, there's quite a few in chat right now, actually. And our very own Mike, and Mike is going to be playing his match this Saturday at 10 a.m. because he hates sleep and he hates us to have sleep. So, and he hates you to have sleep.
You don't want to. If I ain't sleeping, you're not sleeping.
No one sleeps. Hashtag orbital strike.
Or you could just sleep and catch the VOD.
Yeah, there's that.
Except for these guys.
I may not be asleep.
You may be asleep, is what you're saying, Rob?
I will.
Okay.
I will try my best. I might have some things planned for Saturday, so
okay.
I may need to be up early anyways, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Nice.
So I should be there.
So we also have Jordo, who's in the audience. Jordo, who is on the channel of DM North TV. Are you going to be showing your match on your Twitch there, Jordo?
Ooh, are you going to be twitching that match, Jordo? Is Ronathan in it?
Ronathan is in it.
Are you twitching your match too? Oh, it's Ronathan versus Jordo. Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh, yeah.
The plot thickens.
The crazy thing is that even though it's double elimination, it's a duel to the death. So
yeah,
we may not hear from one of them ever again. It's weird. Dice Masters, man, it's got some high stakes, dude.
Yeah.
It's very, very cutthroat.
Dual very twitches.
Cutthroat. That's why I had to stop playing competitive.
Rough marks.
So many toes.
Oh, man. Let me see.
I heard that.
Ronathan, I need to pull up your...
in a Dice Masters accident, so there's that. I'm just playing. I still have it. It was a joke. I was just playing, guys. Oh, hope you didn't fall for it.
I don't think anyone thought it was real.
I don't know how realistic that looks. But,
Oh my god! Oh man, I can't believe anyone fell for that. You fools!
You foolish fools!
So check it out on their channels. Ronathan has been playing some late night games with his wife. Overcooked the other night, and everyone was able to check out Jordo playing Spider-Man, and he has an awesome 1-bit reward if you donate 1 bit. Just do it next time you're in there and you check them out. It literally spawns the best emote or the channel rewards thing I've ever seen in my life. So just be sure to check that out
right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And so let's see who else is playing. Let's go. The other participants are Elliot, Peter VDV, Laurier. You've seen Laurier. He's on our Among Us streams on Fridays, and really cool dude. So he's also part of DM North. So, and then also Comics Mike. Comics Mike is playing his match right now, I think. Shadow Meld, Mr. McCat, Jackalope Spam, who came in second place for the Invitational last year. Heavy Metal Monkey, Ben said Scott, used to be a part of the channel, but he moved to England, and it's too hard to coordinate things with him. So, Yort, who's
With all
Troy,
the new laws, they don't let them play Dice Masters with us.
yeah, and Yort, who's Troy, who does a lot of stuff for the Dice Masters community, setting things up, making sure bots run well with Ryan. Ryan and Troy pretty much make the world go around for Dice Masters online. I feel like
they're definitely the behind the scenes guys for all that stuff.
And then
hold on, guys, I need to moisturize.
Whip it good. You had to stop down the whole entire show just to, all right. Okay, I see why you stopped it down. All right, never mind. And then Whip It Good, Spug, and Mike, like we said, and General Nemesis. So if we go to the bracket section, for those of you following along at home, we've actually had 2 matches completed. Well, Comics Mike defeated, or Whip It Good defeated Comics Mike. I guess they finished their match a little bit earlier. And then Elliot defeated General Nemesis. So they're going on through the winners bracket. And General Nemesis and Comics Mike are going to the lower bracket. So next week, we're probably going to be able to show more of the bracket because we'll have it set up more. Because this is one thing we did. We should have had this set up, honestly. That's my fault.
Should have.
Yeah.
Producer.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm useless. I'm just here to poke.
You're just here,
prod.
so you can't get fined.
Exactly. That's what I told Steph, baby. She was asking, "What are y'all talking about in the game room? Are you gonna be ranking stuff?" I was like, "I don't even know, Steph. I'm just gonna be there so I don't get fined."
Oh
I
man,
don't show up.
I believe we're calling the losers bracket the Jordo bracket. So just so you know, Jordo. There. Oh no, you're not the first one there. The first one there was General Nemesis. He was the first to participate in the Jordo bracket.
Wait for me, I'm coming.
I'll come back for you. Thunder gun means nobody gets left behind.
You Jordo can't argue against the name. All right, thank you for taking it in stride.
Indeedly.
And so I don't know, Jordo, if you don't, it's going to be a thing that if you beat Ronathan, it's going to be really awkward. Your namesake bracket won't have you in it right away. What are you going to do? That's so awkward. Question. Yeah. I mean,
that's the best question I've ever heard. You got any more brain busters?
No, that's literally it.
If I beat Ronathan, he should retire from the game.
It'll be that's some high stakes Dice Masters right there.
All right, so
you guys are pink slips over here.
You guys are battling out for the namesake of the losers bracket. Okay, that seems fair. Somehow, one. All right. So look for more coverage. We'll have the first round completion, first round results next week. So we'll cover it a little bit better. Sorry everybody. It's just this has been kind of an undertaking this year because everything going on in Texas and just waiting for things to finalize and everything like that. So we appreciate everyone following along with us. And if you want us to stream your match, please give us a day or two notice. We can't get a notice an hour and a half ahead of time because that's not enough time because we got to do a little prep work for it because we want to actually look professional.
Fancy investigation.
So call it the Cancun ERCOT bracket. What? Cancun ERCOT bracket?
If anyone's wondering what Dice Master cards look like, here's a basic action card and it's foily and it has Venom eating a pizza.
Oh, and pizza is such a great one.
That card is called Pizza.
Especially that one.
Yep, it's good. It's mutant stuff.
All right.
Sorry.
So, next thing we're going to talk about is Legion of Doom.
Let's talk about Legion of Doom.
Let's talk about... So, Mike, what did you do on Saturday, man?
Well, me and Legion, we raced each other in the old school 8-bit NES Friday the 13th.
Nice.
And congratulations to Legion for actually getting to kill Jason one of the days, day one. I was unable to be able to kill him at all, so but it was a lot of fun. I got further in that game than I've ever gotten before, so I feel pretty accomplished with it, and I had a really good time doing it. It was a really fun event.
Yeah. I think Legion kind of got lucky that he had what's his name alive, the one of the last two camp counselors, and
Either Mark or Chrissy.
Mark, and he just had 7 potions on Mark, and it was when it was just him and one Mark and one other counselor available, and Jason found him in a house, and they just fought to the death, and he had enough vitamins to survive. So that's really why he got to day 2. It was really close, but in the end, Jason really won. Let's be honest.
Yeah. So many deaths by Jason. It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun to do. I mean, I totally want to do it again, and I know Legion does too. So we're coming for you, Jason. We're coming for you. You see this?
Oh, get him.
We're coming for you.
Put them hands up, Jason. Put them up. Put them up.
Come on.
Yeah.
Jason.
And Rob's birthday was Saturday. Everyone wished him a happy birthday and everything like that. Oh, is that not on? Holy crap. Hold on. Oh, God.
What?
Sound alerts. Oh, man.
Come on.
Oh, let me do it. Wee.
Oh, man.
Or even do a Kung Pao. Wee. Wee.
Browser source. All right. Sound. Oh, for some reason we don't have sound alerts on this one. Hold on. There we go. All right. Let me repay that. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, Ronathan. We got that all figured out for you. All right.
Let the farts fly.
Let the farts fly, everybody.
Oh.
Fly, my monkeys.
Oh, wow. With 200 more bits. Thank you.
Wow. Man. 3 monsters.
3 monsters appreciate you very much, man. Miss you like crazy, too, brother.
And like the desert missed the rain.
So we... in there, we had Coptimus.
Oh, yeah. Coptimus in the commentary booth was amazing.
Cop was so good in that commentary booth, man.
Yeah.
He was really good. He sounded like a legit announcer. Like he's announced some kind of Nintendo challenge playthrough or something like that in the past. Like that dude was legit. We need to get him commentating on other stuff. Like just everyday things. Like, hey, I'm gonna like stream myself making toast. Can you commentate on it?
Yeah.
And like it'll just be legit.
Yeah.
Cop is an amazing streamer. Let me gush just for a little while here because Cop's streams are so creative. Like the over the shoulder watching TV, using the OG consoles to play his games. And then every once in a while, man, you're going to catch these awesome scenic streams that he has from his window. Just amazing, chill streams, just so zen like. Yeah, if you get a chance, check out Coptimus Crime. He is an amazing streamer. So, yes.
I pressed the wrong button.
What?
I pressed the wrong button like an idiot.
You pushed the long form button. Holy crap. Yeah, you did.
Take that, chat. A whole bunch of links.
Oops. My bad.
So, yeah.
Ooh, 3 monsters playing Darkest Dungeon. Nice.
Ooh. So, it was a really awesome stream because me and Ryan kind of just sat in there and let Cop talk, and then every once in a while we'd throw in a thing to say, hey, we're here too. We sound crappy, but we're here. And it added a little bit to it, but I don't know. Cop was so good. And Mike and Legion, as frustrating as it was, they did a really good job. And I felt for them a lot of it because it looked very frustrating, honestly. And I appreciate you guys sticking it out. So,
yeah, I was on my way home from my parents' house, and I put it on the way home, and I was watching it as I was stuck at lights, and then when I got home, I just started watching it here. I didn't jump in the booth because I don't want to mess up anything, but like man, that game was frustrating me. I'm like, and I played it for probably 5 minutes at Ryan's house that one day. And I was like, fuck this game. I will never play this game again in my life. This game's horrible. But, that's like that just goes to show like how awesome y'all are at gaming, because I got legit frustrated and I just shunned that game for the rest of my life, where even Legion saw it as a challenge and you're like, we're going to beat this shit. We'll beat Jason. Nah, I would have turned it off and never played it again.
I used to play it a lot when I was a kid. I had no idea what to do in it and stuff like that. So now actually being an adult, knowing, or having the path to knowing what to do in these games and stuff like that, it's a whole new ball game. It's amazing. It's frustrating. And, I will say I do get a twinge jealousy when I see my fellow streamers out there doing a lot better than I do, but it gives me a goal in the back of my head. And just to know that, I eventually get there, just a little bit of practice.
Yeah. All right.
Jonathan says his cousins and him used to play that game together in a group. Very scary ass. Oh,
back
shit.
In the day,
as a kid.
That shit used to scare the crap out of me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. For me, I never was a big Jason fan. Like growing up, I wasn't scared of Jason. I was more scared of Freddy Krueger for some reason, but not Jason. I don't know why. It was just scarier to me.
Because you thought that you could outrun him. Because physically you could.
I don't know. I never really thought of it. It was always just Freddy Krueger was like the big bad for me. And I know like Michael Myers was around back then. Jason, it was just not for me. Like it was whatevs.
Yeah.
The monster and Hellraiser was around. Like, all those cool 80s scary movies.
Puppet Masters also.
Oh, Puppet Master was so good.
Puppet Master was so good.
That's what we should rank
watch
next.
Those movies all the time.
Scary movies.
Scary movies.
Oh, I'm definitely down for that. I've seen most of those.
Thank you for lurking there, Normcore.
Thanks for the lurk, Norm.
Appreciate you very much.
So, the whole entire thing around Friday the 13th, that game, man, there's a lot of people that absolutely hate that game. And there's a lot of people that just absolutely love that game. I mean, that's the same with any game. Like, any day you can find Coptimus speed running DuckTales, and it's impressive how good he is at that game. And he just broke his PB on there, and he's like 219 on the leaderboard for DuckTales. It's like, I didn't know DuckTales had a competitive like thing on it, but it does. It's 8 minutes and 17 seconds is like 219th in the world for speedrunners. That seems insane to me.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no doubt. I couldn't do it either. I get frustrated, and there's some tricks in there that he does where he like intentionally takes damage to fall down and stuff like that. And in the booth, Mike, I don't know if you went back and watched it all. He talked about how he doesn't want to give a masterclass on Friday the 13th because he feels like it's not one of those games that you can give a masterclass on because it's so random on some of the stuff and so frustrating, and it's hard to manipulate the game to do what you want because it's going to do it at once and it's random. So
some would say it's supernatural like Jason.
But that was his big thing about Friday the 13th, that it's just a really hard game and there's no real way to force it to do something. So
makes sense.
The movie IP games were fun back in the day on the NES. Back to the Future, Jaws, Indiana Jones.
I never played any of those games on the NES. I was poor, so I didn't have very many games, and my parents wouldn't rent them for me.
See,
you have games at home.
I had a system, but I would end up playing at games at my friend's house most of the time because we ended up staying over. So I would just rent games all the time. Even in my small town, our little IGA or grocery store had like a little selection of Nintendo games you could rent. So as soon as I got off school, man, I would run up to the grocery store and just rent before anybody else could.
Nice. You remember when grocery stores had the video section? You can just rent VHSs and video games and stuff. Those were the days, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically they still do with the red box because you can rent games and Blu-rays and I guess DVDs.
It's not the same.
I don't know. But I mean, it's not the same as having the section specific for the movies. Yeah. It's lame.
Because there was nothing like, because going into, as lame as Blockbuster kind of was, and it really kind of was, Going in there and looking through all the sections of games and movies, there was something about it that was awesome. Granted, you could just look online and find movies and everything like that nowadays, but there was something to going in there and looking at the stuff and begging the shit out of your mom to be able to get a game or something like that. And yeah, it's just kind of lost now. Yeah, Blockbuster was awesome. So.
Oh yeah, Miss Blockbuster.
Yeah. And yeah, it's just kind of weird how the rental game just kind of like died out, all because the mail order stuff is just like so good that it's hard to compete. But
you had like GameFly that came out, in the late 90s, early 2000s, I believe, where you could just get, the games delivered to your door.
Yeah.
And then, Redbox started doing it, a lot later. So it's just easier. Then pretty much digital took over everything. Yeah. Where now you can just get the instant gratification of getting the game, and you've got sales, or now with like either Xbox or PlayStation online services or whatnot, you're pretty much guaranteed like 2 free games per month.
Yeah. Yeah. Just okay. What?
Oh my god! It still has this Blockbuster card. That's awesome. I have
my Blockbuster card. Has my name and my number on the back. They wrote it on there and laminated it for me. Look at that bad boy.
Oh my gosh.
There's a flex for you.
I don't have my Blockbuster card because I think I lost my wallet that I had my last one in. So yeah. Oh, shut up, Robert.
I don't know what that means, but you would.
I won a radio contest for it's so lame. For a year subscription to a Blockbuster Blockbuster by mail, and with that, I also won a DVD player and what's the movie, the Christmas movie where he's like, I wish I'd never been born. What is that one?
Oh,
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I was the first time I was thinking Miracle on 34th Street. I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah. But I won those 3 things, and yeah, I don't think they really thought the unlimited rental thing, someone would use it a lot by doing the mail order thing. Dude, I used the shit out of the online Blockbuster thing when I got that. And then
that's what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, I know. I think that was at the tail end of Blockbuster when they were trying to compete with Netflix through there.
Too late.
Yeah, and I think month 11 of the free year subscription to it, I got an email saying, due to unforeseen circumstances, we cannot complete the final month of your contract, and we do apologize, but we're shuttering and we'll no longer be able to do the service. We appreciate your patronage and everything like that. And I was like, didn't have to pay once for it. That was cool. So,
awesome. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I wonder you've seen so many movies.
Whatever.
How dare you?
Oh man. But yeah.
We used to pass by Blockbuster all the time on the way home from school, so it was an almost an every day, once in a week sort of thing. We used to rent the PlayStation 1 from there, and we rented Final Fantasy 7, which was a mistake because we didn't have a memory card, so the console would. But it didn't matter because it wasn't our console, so if it burned out, whatever.
Yeah.
So you just left it on?
Yeah, we just left it on and we played it for the 3 days or 4 days that we had rented the console. Then took it back.
Oh man.
One time George says, "Can you say those numbers again?" He wants to rent something.
Let me go get it.
Man.
Sorry, Jordo. Yeah, Blockbuster was awesome. I love it. I miss it every day of my life.
And sorry, we kind of
every day.
It's when I first started watching anime.
Yeah.
Like they actually had like the one wall and stuff like that just had all the anime titles. So I first watched Akira and Battle Angel Alita. That's why I first really started liking Bio Booster Armor Guyver.
Oh, dude, Guyver's awesome. You left your NES on so many nights, Mad Tinkerer.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
Remember those days?
Me and my brother were grounded from the Nintendo, and me and to get around it, we would just play late at nights where my parents weren't awake. or my dad would be working or my mom would be working. And then we would just like turn off the TV when they came home. And my mom was cleaning one time and turned off the game. And we lost all the save data. And I didn't want to play anymore after that. It was pretty much, that sucked.
Having to start over is the worst.
Yeah. I think we were grounded because we were playing whatever. We were playing Nerf basketball. We were playing Nerf basketball. My brother threw me through a wall on accident.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Explains so much.
Yeah. Oh man.
We used to play inside baseball in our bedroom. So we had the master bedroom. I say the master bedroom. It was just the bigger of the two bedrooms in the house. So I have 4 brothers. They're all younger than me. At the time, I only had 3 brothers. One wasn't born yet. So we're all in one room. My parents were in the other room. And when we couldn't sleep, we would play inside baseball. And we would get, I forgot what we had, like a little plastic bat or a little foam bat. Because, my little brothers, my brothers were babies at that point. Yeah. I had to be like 12 or 13, somewhere around there. Maybe even younger than that. So he had one of those big plastic bats that you get with like the little kid T-balls, like the little tyke stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So they're the big fat ones. And we would use socks. Yeah, we would roll up socks in a ball and throw them. And then we would hit the ball, and then we would be like, okay, we got a ghost runner, and we would have to run on our knees. So which was a bad idea because all you hear is dum, 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 dum. And then my parents would come in there and be like, y'all need to go to bed. Like, I'm sorry, we're playing inside baseball. And
I was eating a Snickers.
I was eating a Snickers.
And then when my friends would stay over, we would play Lights Out Fight. Y'all ever played Lights Out Fight?
No, that sounds like something where an older brother was just a bully and decided to beat the shit out of his brothers, and that's what it was.
It's kind of what it was.
Time at my house, my brother would just beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, I believe we just called that bullying when I was a kid.
This is normal 90s stuff, all right?
I'm glad that you could make a fun little game of beating the shit out of your little brothers.
Hey, I had a bunch of them, all right? So I had some to spare. And so when my friend Louis, Chris knows my friend Louis, he would come over and stay the night, and his little brother would stay the night. So it's me, Louis, my brother Chris, Sammy, and Bastion. And there's all of us, all 6 of us in the house at that time. Now, my cousin wasn't living with us at the time.
Oh, okay.
And so we would turn the lights off, and then we just start fighting. And whoever got hit, until whoever says time out, then you have to turn the light back on. And it was pretty funny.
See, bullying in my house, it didn't stop. Like if you said time out. So you guys kind of played the lesser game, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Ruined Pony Gaming, what's up, man? Have you seen the WarioWare mini game where you have to hide from the demon mom? That sounds awesome.
That sounds crazy.
Out completely. When I was grounded, I used to jump ropes around my bed to form a wrestling ring. Nice. We used to just wrestle on the bed.
Yeah.
See, I used to be really small in high school, like before the army and stuff. And my friends were bigger. I had a couple of friends who would play football and whatnot. And Matt Tinkerer's brother, they used to do wrestling moves to me. They would put mats down and stuff like that, or like couch cushions, and they would do power bombs and shit like that to me.
I used to do that to my brother. Power bomb. The jackknife is that Diesel's move where you pick him up and then just wah. I used to do the razor's edge.
Oh my god!
I used to do figure 4 leg locks and the Bret Hart thing that Bret Hart used to do.
The figure 4 leg lock.
Scorpion. Yeah, he did. He did, Matt Tinker.
The figure 4 leg lock. You think it's all fun and games until someone actually accidentally locks it in. You're like,
yeah. Or the sharpshooter.
Yeah,
I think that's
sharpshooter. That's what I was talking about.
Oh my god,
the sharpshooter.
The Scorpion Deathlock. Yeah.
I used to do the crossface chicken wing. Oh my god, to him all the time.
Which is just a twister, honestly. That's just in what MMA calls now a twister. It's painful.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Those are the days, man. Just roughhousing. Not a care in the world. Might get a tooth knocked out. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
might end up with a couple stitches.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was 5 years old, my parents worked all the time, and we were left to our babysitter, which is our brother, which is the worst person in the world to babysit when I was younger. Right now, he's a great dude, but when I was younger, man. So my sister is I was born on June 11th. My sister, her birthday's June 25th, but she's 3 years older than me. And my brother's 3.5 years older than her. So there's a little bit of a gap there. So I'm 5 years old, and me and my sister are arguing with each other. I mean, we're kids. We're just arguing. And so my brother starts organizing a boxing fight between me and my sister. His friend is coaching her, which his friend is a doofus and doesn't know how to fight. And then my brother's coaching me because he wants me to beat the crap out of my sister. And we have rounds. He actually has a timer to time the rounds and make sure we're not going too long because he's taking this shit serious. And it's like the second or third round. I forget. It's a lot of stuff happened since then. But I get a good uppercut on my sister right on her nose, and she says, "You little shit," and straight hands me right in the fucking nose, and I'm out. I'm 5 years old. That's dumb. But yeah, that's how the Zarowski household handled things.
That's hilarious.
That was babysitting.
So, Legion says, my best friend and I used to put his cousin in a half Boston crab and crippler crossface at the same time. Jeez. Then Ronathan said he got a technical foul in a basketball game for throwing an elbow pad in the stands and attempting to block a shot a la people's elbow style. Did you also go, do you smell?
If I was in the stands, I'd have been like, yeah.
I smell what you're cooking, young Ronathan.
Oh, this man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome. Back when The Rock was Rocky Maivia, those days, Coach was pissed. I imagine Coach would be pissed.
Yeah, well,
It seems like a coach pissed type of situation, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to work on
Smell
some.
what the Ronathan is cooking.
Right, there we go.
All right, guys. Moisturize again.
Hold on, I got it too.
And make sure these.
I ain't doing it because I ain't conforming with you guys. I'll go with the dry, cracky lips. I don't give a fuck.
Make sure these things are nice and soft.
Supple.
Mine is
almost.
coarse and sandy.
They feel like sandbags, right?
Mm.
That's what I heard. That's what the movies tell me.
We may have lost Mike.
My nice
This is
virgin
holding
hands.
back all the crap that comes out of my mouth. Yeah.
So there's something we asked the other day on one of our live streams where we were just playing games. What games would you guys want to play if we start playing something else besides Among Us on Friday nights? Because we want to get everyone involved, but we also think that people are getting tired of Among Us. So if you guys can think anything, shout it out in the Discord and let us know, because we're interested in that. So
or shout it out in here if you're watching now. Let us know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because Among Us is fun, but it's starting to turn into a meme.
Yeah.
And that's fun too, but it's not the point of the game, I guess.
Yeah.
And Crokinole. What the hell? Crokinole? Is that a Pokemon? I caught me a wild Crokinole. I gotta evolve it now.
You may have to explain that in Discord, what Crokinole. I think you've explained it before, but it was
later, Legion.
See you, Legion. Night, man. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for Saturday, man.
For sure. Thank you very much.
Till next time.
That shit. How dare you give us instructions in the middle of a stream, Jordo?
Yeah.
I guess I'll do it.
Google.
Hold on, Jordo. You Google it, then share the link of the Google, and we'll follow it from there.
Do it for us. Make it go.
What is that girl doing? Oh, I didn't Google Crokinole.
Oh,
that's the wrong thing. Hey.
That's the wrong.
This looks like a solar system. Is this that thing that's the oldest game ever in the world? Is that what Crokinole is?
I think the oldest game in the world is Go. That's the one with the chips that you turn them over to take spaces and everything like that. So
okay, I see why Jordo wants us to play this game. Crokinole is a disc flicking dexterity board game, possibly of Canadian origin.
Oh,
it's possible.
Never
Jordo.
Changes.
It might not even be from Canada. It might be from somewhere else.
There's disputes of origin of Crokinole.
Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like it, man. I don't know if we can play such a controversial game on stream.
And it seems like a physical game that you have to like be next to the person to play. So
I can't flick a disc to Mike. It'll take forever to get there.
yeah.
I live in Ohio.
Yeah. Come on, man. Be realistic. Powder. The use of any lubricating power in crokinole is controversial.
Mm.
And some purists
Lubricating
revile
powder.
the practice.
Like when
Oh
you
my
use powder
God.
when you shoot pool?
I'm assuming to kind of like with shuffleboard where you put the wax stuff on there
I
to
got
slide
you.
it across.
I got you.
It's wax.
Yeah.
I do like
Get-
shuffleboard. God, that
I do
sounded
too.
old, man. It shouldn't.
Dude, you have no idea how old that sounded.
We used to do it in high school. We had a shuffleboard thing in our gym.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
So the board shuffle, like the one at bars that they have where you have like a little tiny disc about like that big that you just do
Okay.
that. That's shuffleboard also. But I
Little
assume,
round ones.
yeah, I assume you're talking about the one where you have the stick and push the little bigger circle things on, Mike. Is that the shuffleboard
Bocce
you're
balls?
talking? Bocce balls.
No, he's talking about regular shuffleboard, man. The
Yeah, I'm
pucks.
talking regular one, like floor, the actual sticks and stuff like that. I'm not sure what the tabletop version of it's called.
Oh, you're talking about old people shuffleboard. I'm talking about young people shuffleboard.
Oh no, man! In my high school, they had in the gym and stuff like that on the floor, permanently on the floor and stuff like that, a shuffleboard section, and you would play shuffleboard.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
we didn't have that here.
Yeah.
Poor. We only had metal detectors. That's where all our shuffleboard money went, to metal detectors.
So you had a parent teacher conference and your parents were like, so I hear there's shuffleboard money that we need to talk about and make sure our young boys are involved in shuffleboard. And they're like, no. See the metal detectors? That's where that money went. Oh, okay.
You want shuffleboard or do you want safe? You tell us.
Dude.
And we went with safe. So yeah, we didn't have the floor shuffleboard. I really would like to try to play that one. I've never played it before, but we had I used to work at Dave & Buster's when I was a teenager, so that's where I got introduced to shuffleboard when I was 17. And they had those fancy ones.
Ronathan, Ohio, when you're 15 going on 65.
that's pretty much how it is too, man.
Oh my
After
God.
15 and shit like that, it's just like, all right, just go ahead, just kick myself up here with this folding chair and my Geritol.
Oh my God.
I've never played bocce balls, but yeah, so I got introduced to shuffleboard when I started working at Dave & Buster's when I was 17 in 1999, which was funny. When I went to go interview for the job, Destiny's Child is from Houston, right? They were signing their contract there that same day that I was there doing my interview. So they were signing their recording contract.
So you're saying Destiny Child was a thing because you signed you came in there for an interview. That's why Destiny Child existed.
You can all thank me for Destiny's Child. So I'm just saying,
synchronicity, man.
that's how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Beyonce is not as popular as I am, but whatever. It is what it is. But yeah. So and then when I started working for Microsoft, 15 years ago, in the building on each floor they had shuffleboard tables out in the lobby areas, and so that was cool. So I would play shuffleboard all the time.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Thanks, Shorto.
In school, did you guys ever have the parachute thing where there's once a week where you and then hide underneath it? Yeah,
that was elementary school. I love that. Yeah,
that was weird.
These are the scooters. We had little four.
Y'all had scooters?
No, it's like little 4-wheeled blocks, right? It was like just a wooden square block that had wheels on it, and they would make you do races on them, with your hands or on your butt or with somebody else. Or
we didn't have those. I know what you're talking about, but we didn't have those.
Those were fun.
Poor.
Jesus Christ, we barely had oxygen where I was from.
I went to a decent elementary school. I went to an expressive arts school when I was in elementary school, so all of the stuff was all the money, I guess, was directed towards piano, dance, drama, band, and orchestra, and arts. So those 6 things, that's where all the money went. And the gym, they they had cool gym stuff. Like there was a balance beam, and I think they had uneven bars, but that was like the extent. And they had mats, and that was it. They didn't really have anything else like fancy. And then the little vault thing that you bounce, you know what I'm talking about, where you run and you do
Yeah.
the horse thing. That was it. And I never saw those things outside of elementary school. So I don't know.
Jonathan says the kids used to beat the shit out of each other under the parachute in LA.
Yeah. Yeah. That definitely happened.
That's awesome. Wow.
Meet me under the parachute, motherfucker.
That's what that
Start
song
running at each other after that, man.
Yeah.
Tupac's song "To Live and Die in LA" was about the parachute game.
Yep.
That's it. Getting your ass kicked under the parachute, making it out.
That shit's hard.
To live and die in LA. The video, some kids just getting the shit beat out of them underneath the parachute.
Oh man, the mental image of that, man.
Oh my god!
So that's why Tupac was so popular, because he understood the struggles of people under the parachute.
He understood the young man's game. So yep.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I don't know, man.
So
Sometimes I just say things, guys. I don't know.
Man, at your guys' school, did you ever have like book fairs or a thing like where they would have like
the book fair, dude?
Oh, it was such a
Scholastic man.
Book Fair.
Yeah.
Scholastic. That's where I got my 101 joke books.
Or my Garfield.
That's the only thing I ever bought was the joke books, and then like everything else just like nothing. Like they had legit like really good books, and it's like, nah, I'm just gonna go with the joke books, man. You got any of them joke books?
Hell yeah, book fair was lit. I always got a bookmark. It was really hype when you got that new bookmark from the book fair.
God, yeah.
And then that's where I first saw the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I think is what it was called. That's where I first saw that book in the book fair.
Those books are great.
Yeah, and I had like this really cool one about like UFOs and stuff that I bought at the book fair one year. It was in elementary school for sure. And that's kind of like what sparked my interest in it. Like I was super into UFOs and aliens back in those days. And I read that book. I got all into like the shows like Unsolved Mysteries and Sightings. You remember Sightings?
Yeah.
God, Sightings, yes. Unsolved Mysteries was the bomb.
Yeah, all of those different shows, man. I was all into those.
Oh, wrist slappers were. They did sell the wrist slappers at the book fair.
Yeah, they did. Those were sweet.
I remember when they made those. Not like for like a 2-year period, like no, those are causing major injuries. Like that was the rumor with all the kids, and they like because they just didn't have them at the book fair 1 or 2 years at my school. And like no, those killed people one time. That's why they can't have them anymore. And then
just
like
a piece of metal with like some plastic covering.
It's a tape measure with cloth over it. That's all it is. Yeah. And like 2 years later, when the book fair was back, they had him, and the kid that like started that rumor, he's like, well, apparently it's not true. And it's like, get out of here, you full of shit, kid.
There's always some kid trying to be cooler than everyone else.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, those wrist slappers though. Go hard.
Yeah.
Brutal Ronathan.
The other thing, hit each other with them and try to tag as many people as possible.
All right, this is going to be a sad story here.
Oh no,
in one or two anyways. But in high school and stuff like that, like friends of mine and other people used to play bag tag, like in the hallways, like in between like classes and shit like that. And it's just
what's bag tag?
You pretty much just knock somebody in the nuts. As you're walking by and just like tag, it's just like next thing.
We call that nut check down here.
Nut check.
Yeah, it's pretty much that was high school. That was the game.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember those days.
Why did we do that? That was dumb.
I don't know. It's really dumb and painful. You can thank Jackass for that. I feel like
it's like, yep, them's my buddies right there. It's my buddy down there writhing in agony. See what I did?
Yeah.
I love that.
That was definitely the MTV era brought in the nut check, I think, to the mainstream. I know people were doing it before, but like not as much until Jackass came out. They were just doing it to each other. This was pre-Jackass.
Pre-Jackass.
It was a little bit. It was a little pre-Jackass in our high school.
Yeah.
I also
I mean, we
drew
used to
it.
do it in elementary school. So
Everyday Erica would not be wrong.
I drew a big
Boys
dick on
will
some
be-
girl's arm in high school because she was like sleeping in class, and so she got expelled from school. I felt so bad, but then she went on to get her nursing degree. Like she took high school by mail and finished high school before everyone else and got her nursing degree and got everything going. So I was like, I like to feel like I was the dick that pushed her in the way into finishing things. But yeah,
right into say, what the fuck, cheesy? See, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. I can't. I hate the crackback on things, man. I live in fear of crackback. Like I know karma will get me in some way, shape, or form. That's why I try not to do anything to people, be as nice as possible, because as soon as I do something fucked up to somebody, something fucked up is gonna happen to me. And so I try not to go down that path.
Who wants to feel crummy after all that, you know? So it's just better to be nice.
yeah. I apologize.
Chris, apparently.
I apologized profusely to her, and she's like, I didn't really like going there anyways. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, that's awful. And she's like, who cares? I was like,
It's okay.
all right. We were roommates pretty quickly after that too. So,
oh, nice.
When Laura was a kid and she was walking home from somewhere one time, but she was walking home, a girl thought it would be funny to kind of like take the car and swerve at her to try to scare her, and actually hit her with the mirror of her car.
Oh shit!
Like as she was walking and shit. And so it was like a couple years and we were married, and we were at a bar. It was a show that I had done some artwork for, and this girl ended up marrying a guy I knew from school. And she saw Laura there and saw me, and we were all sorts of just lit that night, you know, because we'd been drinking all night at this metal show. And then all of a sudden comes up and this girl's crying. I'm like, what's going on? It's like, this is the girl that hit me with their car. And she just looks over at me. It's like, I'm so sorry. It was just like, I wasn't there, but you know, I'm glad you're sorry for
man, kids are dicks, man. 100%. Whether you think whether it's your kid or not, eventually your kid's going to be a dick to someone. And yeah,
at some point it's going to happen. They may not continue to be a dick, but there will be a dick at least once. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
My little brother, we used to, yeah, everyone has, like in elementary school, I used to be really, really good friends with this one girl. Her name was Roxanne. And we had every grade together up until middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And on the bus in 5th grade, my brother got mad at her or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he stabbed her with the pencil right in the hand, and the lead broke in her hand, and she was crying and shit. Her dad was all pissed off. I'm like, what are you doing? That's like my friend. Like, what the hell? So like things got weird after that, and I lost touch with her. I found her on Facebook eventually, like last year, I think. I was like, I'm gonna look for people from school, see what they're up to, you know, because I don't got shit else to do.
Sorry, my brother stabbed you in the hand.
No, my brother apologized to her. My dad made him apologize, and like,
did he begrudgingly apologize?
Like, what the fuck? You shouldn't be making fun of me. You shouldn't be picking on me. Like, dude, you just don't stab somebody with a pencil. Like, what the hell, dude? That escalated quickly.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah. And then one time, Ronathan, I stabbed myself with a pencil in elementary school. Like
just so you could feel.
I had just so I could feel feelings. I really liked having sharp pencils back in the day, just because, you know, from drawing and stuff. And like an idiot, instead of having the pencil in my pocket facing downward, I had the pencil facing upward. And I was in the after school program, which is just basically you go to the gym and you play basketball or do whatever. So I was playing basketball. And while I was playing, I kind of did like a dribble, and I kind of went to, you curved your body or whatever to where your arm is low to where your pocket is, and the pencil stabbed me right in my freaking arm, and I still have like a little gray dot like right here in my arm. Y'all can't see it, but it's right here in my arm where I got stabbed with the pencil.
Thug life.
Yeah, so kind of a big deal. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
War wounds.
That happened. War wound. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah. Getting stabbed with a pencil is not fun. It didn't bleed or anything, but it kind of like snapped off in there. The tip of the lead like broke off in there. So I had to like get it out. It was cool.
Yeah.
It's a dot tattoo. It really is, Ronathan.
Well, Ronathan said that he got stabbed with a pencil in middle school, and it still has pigment in there. It's exactly like a tattoo. Yeah,
it is. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, all a tattoo is, especially if you just kind of, all you have to do is just cut open the skin, rub some India ink on there, and when it heals over, bam.
Tattoo done.
I know mine's done with a guitar string and a motor and some India ink.
And Rob wants us to get game room tattoos. So,
I'm
game
down.
room tattoos.
Let's do this, especially the nice ones.
My grandma asked me why I didn't stab him back. Oh, you got stabbed by somebody with a tattoo. That's different. With a pencil. Sorry, I got stabbed with a tattoo.
Well, why the hell does a kid in middle school have a tattoo?
So badass.
He was
kid.
A fuckboy G tattoo.
Fuckboy G tattoo.
He was held back a lot.
Yeah.
How weird was that? So, like, when I was in high school, I didn't see very many kids with facial hair.
Mhm.
Like, there might be a couple of guys, but they didn't have like full mustaches or full beards. Like, when I saw the first kid, like, he was a senior, this kid had like a full on like 70 stash going on, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that kid's in 12th grade. What the hell? I was a freshman, so like it was weird to me, right?
Yeah.
And did y'all ever have any kids in your school that had like full on facial hair, like a crisp beard, like right now?
No.
Yeah.
I'm from my high school went to high school in a small town, and it was very much, if you have any kind of facial hair, they will take you to there to shave it. They will shave your facial hair for you if you don't know how to do it.
Oh.
So,
how'd you feel about that, Mad Tinker, if they tried to do that back in our hometown? They'd had a bit of a fight on their hands.
Oh man, because I couldn't.
Said he had a
goatee.
Goatee. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna see if I can find my picture.
Yeah, you were.
What did he say?
Mad Tinker was buying booze. Yeah.
No, I mean, he had full on, man. I mean, he's got an impressive beard now. I mean, back when we were kids and stuff like that. Yeah.
He was born with a Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
Trying to find my high school picture to see if I have facial hair.
Joel says there was one dude in a few of my classes that just always looked like he was 30.
There's always one, man. Like, I had some kids that looked older, but it wasn't because they had facial hair.
It was just because they looked older. They had the
just looked
old.
Yeah. They had an old man face. They had LeBron James face, or Lamar. What was his name? Not Odom. Lamar Odom. What was the other guy's name?
Oh God, he was on the same team as LeBron.
Yeah, he got drafted by Portland, and then he got hurt his leg, and he just never turned into anything. But he had like legit old man face. Like, that dude looked old as fuck, and he was right out of high school.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
See, I have to have facial hair, otherwise I look like I'm 12 years old.
Yeah, same. I'm 44. Nobody believes me.
So I was looking through. So I'm packing up my stuff since I'm going to be moving in a couple weeks.
Greg
back
Oden.
to my brother's house. Greg Oden, that's him.
Thank you, Ronathan.
Right, Ronathan. That dude looked old as hell. He looked like he worked on cars or something like that. Like, he was going to tell me that my fuel pump was out.
He looked like your uncle that was going to go play basketball with you. That's what he looked like.
Yeah. But I was since I'm packing up my stuff, I was trying to like condense some things down that I have thrown everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I found some pictures of you, Cheese, from back in the days.
Oh God.
From the Monotronics days where you don't have any facial hair.
Oh
my! If you do, it's very minimal.
I used to. Yeah, I've always been preppy my whole entire life, kind of.
He didn't look preppy in those pictures.
Oh, do I just look like some slob that rolled out of bed?
Not that bad, but you didn't look preppy.
Okay.
I mean, I can
post them in Discord, man.
On my phone. I have to take out the old hard drive again.
All right.
Because I boxed them up, but I'll do it. If y'all want to see young Chris, if y'all want to see year 2000 to year 2002 Chris, because I don't remember what year they are. Probably 2002, 2003, maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Man.
I'd post a picture of myself.
And then post a few pictures of yourself. And used to have the mohawk, kind of like a Mexican haircut mohawk.
Mohawk right here in the front.
Yeah.
My hair looked horrible. And I just had a goatee. I didn't have a beard. I
Yeah.
just did the goatee back then.
I grew everything I could, and it was literally just some facial hair that came in. I grew the I couldn't help it. It would just grow in white trash. So it was like literally spotty here and there. And I was like, fuck it. It's facial hair. I'm keeping it. So I literally just kept it. So,
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't grow any until after I got out of the army.
Mm.
It's all that shaving. It still made you shave every day.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like it kind of started kickstarting the shit on my face.
That makes sense.
See, I just stopped shaving, and every once in a while I would shave to try to just clear it all up to see if it was growing out evenly. Never did. And then one time I shaved and just let it grow out, and I just never went back to shaving. And I was just like, oh, wow, it filled in. Awesome. And that's the story of my facial hair, everybody. That's game room lore now.
Thrilling tell.
Yeah.
The thrilling tell of Chris's facial hair.
So, all right.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have like a mustache or a beard. I just had a mustache, a really like mustache, and then just a little bit right here in high school. Like, I'll show y'all my picture. Can y'all see that? That was me in high school. Look at that.
Oh,
look at that handsome fellow. Man, he looks good, don't he?
Hey, it's fetching.
Look at that shit.
Then later on, he would.
Look at that hair, too. See how much hair I had?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Beautiful.
It was fantastic.
And then he started trimming the sides and just having down the center. And yep.
What?
Your hair. You started trimming down the sides completely. At one point, I think, I don't know. Monotronics was a long time ago, and we mostly wore hats because that's one of the cool things about working there. You could kind of look however you wanted and not give a shit.
Yep. True.
Normcore was glad that they were lurking, and they just happened to catch that picture. They said it's fire.
Thanks, Normcore. I appreciate it, man. That's back when I was telling everyone I was going to be in a boy band. Shortly after that picture was October of 1999 when that picture was taken, and after that I went and got my tips frosted in my hair.
Dude,
so I had nice frosted tips.
You are my fire. All right.
The one desire.
All right, Mike. Oh, Mike.
I don't even know.
Fine.
It that way.
High school photo channel and Discord.
Oh, if I could find my old prom picture, it would be amazing with my glorious pink ass hair and my old freaking
Doom ruined it.
Dude.
Sometimes it be
the worst.
For my prom picture, I had bleached white hair with blue tips in an Armani suit. I looked so fucking fly, and I went to the prom by myself and left alone.
Hey, I'm right there with you, man. I went to 2 proms. My prom, I went by myself, and then the other prom I went to was with my girlfriend at the time. So, first one was lame, and I had a really nice suit that time because I went with all my friends. So we were working, so we thought we were all cool and shit. Rented a limo and everything. Still went home by ourselves, and then we went to a hotel. Had a hotel party because my friends had older brothers, so they had all the booze. So yeah, and then we lost
such a sausage fest.
It was. He had some girls there, but I'm a shy lad, so nothing happened. But we had our digital. Our disposable cameras. You remember the kind you have to wind up?
Oh yeah.
And then you have to wind and stuff. We left them at the hotel, so we lost all of our prom pictures.
Oh.
And then they were like, "Oh, we don't know where it's at. We couldn't find it." So that sucked.
Sounds like the worst day of your life at the time.
You were escorted out from your prom by the wrestling coach, who was also the school security guard. What did you do?
Yeah, Ronathan, what did you do, Ronathan?
You sound like you did some hood rat shit back in the day. Jesus Christ.
That sounds like me and Ronathan would have probably hung out in high school.
Man.
We bought booze.
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah, we definitely would have been hanging out in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. We did the booze before we went to the prom. And then after the prom, when it wore off and got more of the booze.
See, I didn't have my first drink of alcohol until 19 after I was graduated from high school, and I would just go into the bar and just drink. So
Yeah.
By the time
Yeah.
I hit 21, drinking had lost all of its luster.
you have no power
You
here.
care. Whatever, we're getting drunk.
Cool. I'm like, cool, I can buy it now. Who cares?
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. Ronathan said he was on a roll and never suspended.
Whoa, that's kind of crazy.
I don't think I got suspended ever from school.
Never got in that much trouble.
I got
Tend to go talk to
ISS.
the counselor a lot.
I got ISS one time because thank you for the bits there. I got
Thank
ISS
you for the biddies.
I got ISS once, and it was because we were talking about the 1800s and how my teacher made a joke about how Typhoid Mary was. There was someone named Typhoid Mary, and I forget. I was like, well, was there herpes Helen? And she's like, go to the principal's office.
Well, there you go, Ronathan. That's one way to do it. That's funny though. Yeah, no, I don't think. I think one time in high school I got in trouble because they wouldn't let us wear earrings, and so I had some little diamond earrings that were my mom's. So I used to have my ears pierced. I had both of my ears pierced. I had one for the longest time, and I was like, I'm doing both now because I'm cool. So I got my other ear pierced, and they made me take them out, and I didn't want to, and I made like a big deal about it, and then they took them from me and said, you can pick these up after school. So then my mom had to go pick up her own earrings, and she's like, don't wear my shit to school ever again. Fine. Put in my busted ass studs that I had. So
these aren't as cool, Mom.
Exactly.
There was one time a couple of kids locked me out of the industrial arts room where we were doing technical drawing, and I was like I was in a lot of tech drawing classes. Any drawing class I could get in, I was in. And they wouldn't let me in. They were taking all the good T-squares, and they took the one off my desk. So I got pissed, and I punched the freaking window out of the door.
Oh shit, dude! A little aggressive.
Yeah,
aggressive.
Yeah, no, the Mad Tinker. Yeah, he was in chemistry right across the hallway. Everybody just stopped, and all of a sudden, like the teacher from across the way came out. I'm there with like a bloody fist. The other guys are in there and shit like that. Like, come over and unlock the door real quick and shit like that. And it's
Jeez.
like, what happened there? It's like they wouldn't let me in, and they took my T-square. All right, Mike, let's take you over to the counselor's office.
Dude,
look at this bullshit.
That's funny. Matt Tinker, total silence.
It was too. Like everybody just
scary.
stopped and you just see like heads if they could look out the window or the doorway and stuff like that to see me. It's
That's
just like
funny.
So
That's crazy. Trial by jury is rigged. Ronathan said they tried to suspend me once. A kid broke his hand throwing a punch at me. He whiffed and hit a metal pole. That's awesome. So one time this kid dislocated his knuckles in his hand because he punched me in the back of the head on the school bus. Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it was funny. We were fighting. We're fighting over stupid shit. Yeah, I remember when you used to put Kool-Aid packets and put sugar in it and you would just eat the
Oh
Kool-Aid?
yeah.
It was my fault. I'm the asshole in this scenario, but I gave him some Kool-Aid. The kid was getting on my nerves anyways. And so I gave him some Kool-Aid, and then I did the thing where you hit it and then the Kool-Aid goes in their face. And he got mad. And he tried to attack me. So, I beat him down in between the seats on the bus. It wasn't that bad. Like, it was a few punches and he just like went down, whatever. And I don't think it was that crazy of a fight. But then he got up from in between and hit me, and he swung downward like this. And his knuckles hit the back of my head, and it dislocated his knuckles in his hand.
So
and, he didn't ride. I got kicked off the bus, and I couldn't ride the bus home anymore.
So it was a combination. Yep. It was a combination of him not knowing how to throw a punch and literally trying to hit the hardest part of the body.
Yeah, I have an adamantium skull. Says Joel. I think you're right, dude. I am very hard headed.
I got kicked off the school bus too for choking a kid behind me.
Fucking savages.
Start calling my mom names and shit like that. So I turned around and I start choking him out.
Yeah. This is what your mom does on my PP, and you just start choking him out. Because that's what big boys use. Big boy words like PP. What have we learned today? We were dumb kids. You know what? I think that's gonna be the title of this episode.
We were dumb kids.
Yeah.
But hey,
get it all of
that's
that
what
out
being
early.
a kid's about. Yeah. That way we can be more responsible adults and learn our lessons.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, make your mistakes when you're young because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they can't hold it against you.
Yeah, they start taking you to jail after 18. I mean, what?
Oh my god! I gotta tell a fight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Pants. Oh, I hated getting pants, man. Oh, it was the worst. I got pants one time in high school, and I was so pissed. And the kid was faster than me, so I couldn't catch him.
So like,
he was always on guard around me. He was
never
always
wears
on guard
sweats.
around me. Yeah. And we rode the bus home together, so he started riding a different bus. And I was like, "That's right, bitch. That's right."
So one time, I was
this is really awkward to do this, honestly.
You do it and you like it.
I'm trying to think of a fight that I was in that would be like, oh god, oh man.
So one time, me and my buddies were playing basketball after school, you know, just chilling, relaxing, all cool. And I was decent at basketball, and I did pretty good. I was schooling them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And my friend started getting pissed because he was supposedly the best person at sports. And I just kept dribbling and crashing that boy up. He started swinging at me. Oh, he missed, and I knocked his ass out. And he tried to get back up, and I said, "You don't want to get back up, man." And he got back up, and I knocked him down again.
Shut up, baby dick.
Oh, come on, man. So yeah, he was just like, he was and he was like my best friend at the time, and it was fucking awkward as shit because we hung out after that, and we never really talked about it. It was weird.
So
Great story, Meatwad. Great story.
So yeah, that was it was a really awkward situation because I'll be honest with you guys. I know I may look like the picture of popularity and everyone thinks that everyone wants to be hanging out with me and everything like that. I was a very unpopular person as a kid, and honestly, I don't have that many friends now. I have no problem talking to people, and I think that's what was my fucking problem as a kid. People were like, "Shut the fuck up, kid," because they didn't like me. So, and we'd move every like 2 or 3 years, so I could never form long-term relationships with people.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Dude. Oh man. But yeah, I wasn't very popular as a kid, so yeah.
I refuse to believe that.
No, it's
You're the
100%
picture of
accurate.
popularity, like you said.
Oh my god. All
I
right.
remember having a good time. I remember that.
Yeah.
There were definitely
remember
some
having
bad parts, but I definitely remember having a good time.
Yeah.
Faux show.
Yeah. And
And
I've
I was
always
fortunate I had really good friends. So
yeah.
like Mad Tinkerer and Lord Fajubi and the people we hung out with at that time and stuff like that. So I was real fortunate to have those folks in my life at that time. So
Yeah, see, I think it was a combination of things that I would talk too much, and I was also had unrealistic confidence. Like totally unrealistic. I still kind of have unrealistic confidence, I'll be honest with you. I'm a very confident person, and it's unrealistic, honestly. Totally is. It's misplaced. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I had it, still had it, and that's why I think people had a problem with me. But
They
I don't
saw
mean
it as
anything
arrogant.
Yeah. I don't mean anything about being confident or anything like that, but it's just, I don't know. I'm a pretty confident person, and I don't try to shove it in people's face, but I'm confident when I say and confident
jealousy,
when I do.
because I was never a confident person as a kid at all. I'm still not.
Yeah.
My mom always had yogurt in the fridge for me because I always had an upset tummy. That Tinker's mom was the best. Yeah.
So yeah, that's
why
why
it's probably what that was too, because being confident at that age and shit like that, it's kind of unheard of. So good for you.
Yeah,
And screw the haters.
It was very misplaced. I had no reason to be confident at all. Like, had no game with women.
Have you seen him?
Yeah. I was like Ted Cruz playing basketball when, at that time when I had that much confidence. I didn't get good at basketball until I like moved into my trailer park, and a buddy of mine was like, "I like your confidence and shoot and everything like that, but we need to make sure you can actually like play." So he actually taught me fundamentals of basketball, and it was like, all right, I'm actually decent at basketball now. So,
Nice.
But yeah, Very misplaced
Hashtag
confidence.
humble brag sheet.
Oh man. But yeah, you guys got anything
Good
else?
times for a change. No,
not really.
All
I'm
right,
good, man. I think we had a good time. Thanks everybody
Yeah.
for engaging with us in the conversations, sharing your stories. We learned that Ronathan is a hood rat, so there's that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So now you can all go to Ronathan PXPX Live channel and question him about all his hood rat nature and all the stuff that he got into.
Yeah.
Yeah. Total hood rat, hoochie mama. You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
Let's see. Who we gonna raid? Oh,
Who are we gonna raid?
Joho is still playing.
The Joho's on.
Joho's on.
Should we go over to the Joho? Should we show the Joho some love, guys?
Let's show him some love.
All right. We're going to send y'all over to the Joho. Say hello. Let him know that you missed him. Joe has plenty of hood rat stories to tell. He tells us about them all the time.
Yeah.
Like Chris, a lot of misplaced confidence.
totally not good to have that much confidence sometimes. So when you get over there, request Joe to tell you one hood rat story, and then give him some flexing daddy smurfs. So
yes,
let's. Can you handle the shout outs real quick, Rob?
You mean press the button?
Yeah, press the button.
Done.
All right, so we're going to get you guys out on that, and then let's go to the Joho and ask for the misplaced confidence story or the hood rat stories, however you want to put it. It's fine. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you so much.
Y'all. We'll see you soon.
And also, everyone, be safe, please. Please.
Goodbye, everybody.
I've got to go.